Hello everyone, welcome to the world of anatomy. So, today we will learn the retinaculums of wrist and the structures passing superficial and deep to these retinaculums. So, first of all, start with the introduction part. What are these retinaculums? These are bands of deep fossa of the wrist joint. Now, what are the functions of these retinaculums? They hold the long flexure and extensor tendons in position at the wrist joint. Now, attachments of these retinaculums. There are two retinaculums. First is the flexure one and the second is the extensor one. Flexure is present on palmar side of the wrist and the extensor is present on the dorsal side of the wrist. Okay, now the attachments of these retinaculums. So before learning the attachments, we have to learn the sequence of carpal bones. The mnemonic is she looks too pretty, try to catch her. S for scaphoid, L for lunate, T for triquetrum, P for pisiform, T for trapezium, C for trapezoid, C for capitate, and H for hamate. This sequence is from lateral to medial side. Now, let's learn the attachments from these only. Flexure retinaculum medial, medially pisiform and hook of hamate. Okay, and laterally there it is scaphoid and trapezium. Okay, we have learned this. We already know this sequence. She looks too pretty, try to catch her. Now, from this only we will learn medial attachment, pisiform and hook of hamate, and laterally scaphoid and trapezium. Now, extensor retinaculum. Extensor retinaculum, medially it is attached to the pisiform and triquetrum, and laterally it is attached to the radius bone. Which part of radius? It is understood, na? Distal end of the radius is there. So, we have learned all of these. Pisiform, hook of hamate, scaphoid, trapezium, pisiform, triquetrum, and distal end of radius. Okay. Now, one by one, we will learn these retinaculums. First of all, flexure retinaculum. This is the flexure retinaculum. Okay, this one. Here on the medial side, it is attached to the pisiform and hook of hamate. Okay, and here it is attached to the scaphoid and trapezium. Okay, so it is done. Now let's see the structures passing superficial and deep. So this is the flexure retinaculum. This one. This is the flexure retinaculum. So the structures passing superficial are these ones. There is a clinical significance of this. These are the superficial structures which are prone to injury during superficial hesitation cuts or any cut on the wrist joint. Okay. So these are the structures. First is this one is the superficial branch of radial artery. Okay. And the second one is the palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve. Then there is a tendon of palmaris longus. Then palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve, ulnar artery, ulnar nerve. Okay, so now the structure is passing deep to this ligament. This is the median nerve, which is injured in the median nerve injured in carpal tunnel syndrome. Okay, and this is the tendon of flexure carpi radialis. This is flexure pollicis longus, and these superficial ones are the tendon of flexure digitorum superficialis, and these are the flexure digitorum profundus. Okay. This is the ulnar bursa and this is the radial bursa. We understood this. Now let's learn it one by one. Okay. So the structures passing superficial to flexure retinaculum from medial to lateral. We all know ulna is the medial bone. Okay. Ulna medial side पे होता है. We all know. So we will learn it like this. First of all, tendon of flexor carpi ulnaris. Okay. Then ulnar nerve. Then ulnar artery. Ascending order of alphabets. Tendon of flexure carpi ulnaris, nerve, then artery. Okay, all related to ulna. First is tendon, second is nerve, third is artery. Okay, now there is a branch of ulnar nerve only. Which branch? Palmar cutaneous branch of ulnar nerve. Okay. There is a tendon known as palmaris longus tendon. And the last one is the palmar cutaneous branch of median nerve. Okay. These structures are done. Now, structures passing deep to the flexure retinaculum. We have seen in the diagram now, there was a ulnar bursa and the tendon superficial to it was flexor digitorum superficialis and the structures below this was flexor digitorum profundus. Two are done. Here was the this was the flexor retinaculum. There was the partition. Here was the this one is the flexor carpi radialis. Okay. And this is the flexor pollicis longus. Okay. These all are done. And here was the median nerve present here. Okay. We have learned this. No need to mug up. Okay. Now let's study extensor retinaculum, which is present on the dorsal side of wrist joint. Now this extensor retinaculum, there are six separate synovial sheaths which runs beneath the extensor retinaculum. So first of all, we will learn it by the diagram only. So this is the extensor retinaculum. This one. This is the extensor retinaculum. Okay, now we will learn compartment wise. Compartment 1 is the extensor pollicis brevis and abductor pollicis longus. These are the tendons of anatomical snuff box. Okay. Second compartment is the radialis one, extensor carpi radialis brevis and extensor carpi radialis longus. And the third compartment is the extensor pollicis longus. Fourth one, we all know there are four digits, four tendons of digitorum. Na? The fourth compartment comprises of extensor digitorum and indicis. And fifth compartment, extensor digiti minimi. And the sixth one is ulnaris, extensor carpi ulnaris. Done? Now learn it in the list format. The first compartment is the abductor pollicis longus and extensor pollicis brevis, the tendons of anatomical snuff box. And the second one is extensor carpi radialis longus and brevis, radialis tendons. Third one is the pollicis longus tendon. Fourth one is the digitorum and indicis. And fifth one is the digiti minimi. And the last one is carpi ulnaris. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for having patience and listening me out. All the very best. For any queries, you can contact me on the email address displayed on the screen. Thank you so much.